Keith Costelloe reading from a section of Scott in Malaysia, Starship Malaysia, number 46. The heat is freaking unreal, almost suffocating. Back in my hotel room, I stand under a trickle of water and slowly recover from the madness of Bangkok. Then lying on top of my bed and closing my eyes, I do some deep breathing, willing him, I need to fly. Clearing my mind, calling him, I'm focusing on Eagle. My whole body starts to shake, electricity pulsing through my veins, and I arch upwards. And suddenly, released from this intensity, I collapse and Eagle enters me. Soaring, I leave the empty shell of my body circling in the rising air of an upcurrent and feeling the vibrations of life in the city spread below me. The lights glowing, cars blasting horns, buses growling and spewing diesel fumes. But slowly the traffic and noise fade, and then it disappears in a thick fog. A new image comes into focus. Motorbikes, scooters, bicycles, and three-wheel rickshaws are weaving along the roads. People are shouting and pushing past each other on the crowded sidewalks. We've gone back in time, years earlier. Wow. Eagle flies on towards a flashing red neon sign, Hotel Siam. Thai music from a cafe below is seeping into the street. A woman is squatting on the sidewalk selling food from a wok. As people pass by, she calls out to them. We perch on a wall opposite and look through a clouded window into a small, dirty room. A man wearing boxers is lying face down in a scrunched up bed, an empty whiskey bottle and a glass lying shattered on the floor. He's alone. I think he's dead, but then it groans and turns. The body rolls over, coughs and stumbles out of bed. Shining with sweat, unshaven, tired, it slips, grabs hold of the table, staggers forward and stares into a mirror hanging on the bathroom wall. It's Dad. He stands there looking, a sense of despair, a feeling of hopelessness. He drinks some water, splashes it over his face, and blood drips into the sink. Then he turns and looks out the window. There's a wound above his left eye. Can you see Eagle? No reaction, nothing but deadness in his eyes. My heart aches. I want to call out, but I can't. I can't enter his head. There's a barrier blocking my world from his. I watch as he's floating away, further and further away. Shocked, my body jerks up and Eagle vomits me out of his body. I can hardly breathe. The head throbbing, I re-enter Scott and collapse on the bed. Lying on the bed and gulping air, I bring myself down from those few seconds of thrill. I've gone back in time and seen Dad in his hotel room here in Bangkok. I'm physically drained, but my brain is sparking, refusing to shut down. Then the nightmare returned. The truck right behind us, horn blasting, Agnes screaming, Dad white-knuckle gripping the wheel. My heart's beating like crazy, ready to burst. I know what's going to happen, but can't stop it. The truck rears up, a demon grinning. It smashes down, crushing and squealing, metal tearing, wheels spinning. The truck's engine grinding on. Dad and Agnes shattered, bodies smashed. Drenched and awake in this dark, silent hotel room, I get up, gulp down water, splash my face and stand naked on the balcony. Bright city lights, traffic growling and honking, heat grilling. I feel Bangkok living. 50. I'm having more of these out-of-body trips. No, they're not dreams, no way. Here in Thailand, I feel closer to Dad. He's with me, I can feel it. I'm hyped and lying awake, high from the buzz of this city and from almost being in a fight with Chenjin. I want to black out like my dad, but I can't. Walking away from that bar, I shook with fear for a second as a hand touched my shoulder. It was Dad, I knew it. I turned, but Rianne was helping me into the taxi. My brain is doing overtime, then I feel it. Back in my hotel room, it's quiet. The light beside my bed is flickering and crackling. Dad's here, calling me. This is more powerful than last time, like an electric pulse whirring in my body, faint at first, then buzzing and tensing my muscles. I'm lying on my back, looking up at the ceiling. He seeps out of the light and suddenly is in the room, intense, unblinking eyes looking straight through me. I can feel Sea Eagle this time. He is me. I am Eagle. We launch out the window, soaring away from that body on the bed, flying free and fast and being aware as the glowing city lights fade. And as we zoom higher, they become pinpricks of light. I feel time rushing back through the years. We fly over the hills of northern Thailand, mountains, jungles, and rivers slip past, heading north over the Mekong. Dad's with me, guiding me on, drawing me to and then north of Saigon. It's quiet and peaceful up here as we fly further north. Descending over a jungle and a glistening river, I see flares and hear the whistling of missiles screeching through the air and exploding, plumes of water ballooning up. A phantom jet shrieks past, dropping napalm, and the forest erupts in flames. The reek of aircraft fuel, burning flesh, and the heat rising from the forest is intense. We rise above it, so high I can't see people, but can hear their screams. Dawn is breaking. Dad leads me to a bridge being built over a river. Engineers already work in the quiet and calm of the early morning, moving like toy figures. A few loud comments and laughs. One soldier, his army shirt open, is carrying a cup of coffee. He's young, blonde hair, a faint stubble. My eagle eye observes him walking casually along the edge of the bridge towers. Then a pop of rifle fire and a mortar explodes in the water. Heavier machine gun fire breaks out and everyone scrambles off the half-constructed bridge, taking cover on the right bank. That blonde-haired soldier is howling, his arms smashed. Another lying wounded beside him. 17, 18? He's calling out, medic, medic, a fucking medic over here. My father rushes out, bullets zipping through the air, staggering as he carries the body off the bridge into cover behind an army truck. He runs back for the blonde-haired soldier as mortar shells are fired from an army base and the shooting dies down. I can see the Viet Cong disappearing into the jungle. Dad's holding blonde hair as medics rush across the bridge. Stunned, shaking, totally horrified, I'm alone in my room. Dad is haunting me, showing me how it was. I'm sick with a gut-wrenching nausea and rush to the bathroom to throw up.